Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Mountain Harmony Gardening. I'm Kristen, and today is our Arbor Day and our Earth Day garden tour. Well, I lost my footage of the video I took yesterday, which was actually on Earth Day, so I'm having to do this by myself. Donnie's up on a job site today. But I want to start off the wonderful garden tour today on the front porch here. These are my dahlias. I planted them a little while ago. Most of them are coming up, but a couple of them haven't. And then I have a couple of plants that I bought to plant in the ground. I also have a hosta here. You can see that the pansies and the daffodils that I planted probably about a month or so ago are doing really good. The daffodils are starting to stop blooming, but the pansies look great. And look at this. I have my strawberry, mint, and I have a rosemary back there. They'll be going in the herb garden. And I also have a strawberry on the plant already. I couldn't believe that. Now this is my horseradish. I didn't know that it was going to come back. I thought I got all the root out. But I found out they grow on a rhizome. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this go and let it get big. Now I want to bring you over here to show you all of the seedlings. So these are all the seedlings. This is the one with the tomatoes and the peppers that I planted a while ago. And these other 3 trays that I have out here are new, but they're doing really good. All of the peppers and the tomatoes in this tray will need to be potted up, and I will be probably doing that tomorrow. But those are all the seedlings I have started. The rest of them will be planted in ground. Now, look at that. That is the dwarf weeping crabapple. It has not flowered like this in years. Hopefully you can get a good look at all the flowers. And you might even see a bee buzzing around in here, or several bees actually. Oh, yep, there's one. Let's see if I can get him on the flower. Flew right up to the camera. This is definitely the jewel of my garden. It is so pretty and it smells really good. I wish you could smell it. And down here, my tulips are up. And also my iris is up and a few of the decorative grasses are coming back. And this is the arbor that we cleaned up. And look, here is the clematis. And this is a goji berry. They're kind of intertwined in here. But they look great. And that is a honeysuckle completely cleaned up. Donnie helped me finish cleaning it up. And now you can see the leaves in it. They're kind of a dark reddish green almost. And you're probably wondering, Kristen, why is your hammock still here? I thought you were going to start on a pond. Well, this may not look it, but this is 16 feet long. And if I put it over here in the playset area, it would have gone from here to here on this other side where I wanted to put it over here. So I'm starting to kind of rethink where I might put a pond in a different spot, because this won't grow over here, but I have some ideas. But at least one thing that is growing is that's an iris bud. So the irises are doing well over here. Maybe that's an idea of what I could put over here that just won't grow. The iris seems to be doing okay. So I think I'm going to leave the hammock for now, and we're going to make a decision on the pond maybe next year or later on this year. Look at the herb garden. Look at all the oregano after I cleaned it up a few weeks ago. There's the lavender looking beautiful, and the sage is coming back. You could see all of that new growth down low in the plant, and that's exactly what I wanted. And get real close. You can even see some coming back in the middle. That's exactly what I wanted. Chives are doing well. The decorative grasses are coming up. And I have another iris over there. And the thyme is starting to come back. And look at the apple tree. It looks so good. I didn't get any flowers on it this year, and I was kind of sad about that, but I'm just glad that it came back because I was kind of worried when it didn't drop its leaves last year. Now we'll walk to this side of the herb garden where we have more of the decorative flowers and more irises. I can't wait for those to come up. Gladiolas haven't come up, but it's not really the right time of the season yet. They'll be coming up a little bit later on. And there is my planter. I have left the lights alone because I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to be putting them next, because this whole entire area below me where you still see the grass, I'm going to have to take out by hand, and I'm going to be expanding this whole entire area. And the planter right here will be moving to a different spot in the garden. And here is the other goji berry. I thought it had died because it was just not getting any leaves on it. And then next thing I know, it's leafed out almost completely. I was so surprised. It was like one day it didn't have leaves, the next day it did. It was amazing. So I'm glad that that came back. And here is our garden bed all cleaned up, and the raspberries. Doesn't that look so good? It looks so fantastic. Look at this. Look at all those mushrooms down there. Oh my goodness. So that's a good mycelium in our soil around here. Also, I have to take you up to the lilac bush. Ooh, this is starting to smell good too. Look at all those beautiful dark purple blooms. So this is doing real good. And we trimmed it up a lot last year, and I think I'll probably need to be trimming it up a little bit again this year, but probably not as much because this looks really good. Now we'll walk over to where one of the pear trees are. This is the Asian pear. Look at the blooms. Oh my goodness. I was so surprised to see this many blooms on the pear tree. So pretty. It has kind of like a sweet, spicy smell to it. Really interesting. Now here are the irises that we have in here. And look at that. Another one's getting ready to bloom. And the parsley's doing good. Couple of onions. The chives have come back, and they're going to be flowering soon too. And look at the yarrow. I was not expecting the yarrow to come back, and it has all over the garden. Really excited. I have some more of that planted too. And you can see that I have Eco Clay Buster and Eco Outdoor Planting Mix, not sponsored, but when I was an outside lawn garden manager at Lowe's, I would order this by the semi-truckload because it is a really good soil and it sold so well. So if you can get some of this, get it. It definitely helps if you have clay soil. This part of the garden, our long garden bed, I have not touched it yet. But that's what all the soil behind me is for, especially the clay buster, because this is where the clay buster is going to be going, is in this section. And I got to take out the Swiss chard because it's definitely did not come back, which is okay. I think I see some babies growing in there actually. Chives, lilac, and step up here. And we even have a hollyhock over there. But I need to clean this whole entire area up and get it ready. And I will also be doing that later on this week too, because it needs to be done. I can't really wait any longer on that. You can see that I have the mulch there waiting. And I have this area ready to go. And you can see that metal panel there. It's actually leftovers when we had a retail clothing store. And I saved all of them because they're really useful. Donnie is going to be building that into a trellis for me later on so that I can film the video for Friday, which this is Wednesday. So he'll build it tonight so I can get that video filmed tomorrow and get it up on Friday. But that's something for you guys to look forward to. All right, the old greenhouse area. I have not cleaned it up. I still need to dig in the rabbit litter. But look at the snapdragons. Can you believe that they're coming back? And over there too, next to the yarrow, there's also snapdragons coming back. I can't believe it. But I do need to clean up like the grass growing in the bed and get everything all ready. This won't take me long at all to get this all nice and ready. Now you can see that I have raked out all of the leaves, except for I didn't have enough to kind of do this area right here. But I have raked out the leaves everywhere else. And I need to get on this project because you can see that I've got a lot of grass growing back through the leaves. So I might have to take a weed eater before we work on this project a little bit more. But I have a whole stack of boxes. I have the medium bark nuggets right there, and those will be going in this area. So I've got several bags of those. So I need to start on this project for sure. It needs to get a little bit further along. Here are my irises. I don't see any blooms on those ones yet, but that's okay. They're in a little bit more of a shady area. My comfrey is starting to come back, and it's kind of spread to there, and there's another plant in there, and there's also one over here. I will be digging one of those up to take to the other side into the herb garden as well. The Jacob's ladder, columbine, hollyhock. Look at the raspberries over here. I cleaned these up probably about a week before the other ones, and it really shows. I started on these first. These ones are actually in more shade than the other ones, but it looks so good. And yes, I still have some in the path. I got to take them out and weed them. So this is the xeriscaped area of my garden, and it is doing so good. The hosta's coming back up, and some of my other plants are starting to wake up, and I'm starting to get some of the pretty flowers over here. So it looks really good. I'm really happy with that area of the garden. Now the cleavers are starting to get little tiny flower buds. I don't know if you can see those on the camera or not, but this will be all white here pretty soon. It's going to be really pretty. This is our new piece of decor for the yard. It is a metal cactus with pretty teal flowers on it, all welded together. I loved it. I saw it at a store locally, and I had to have it. It actually wasn't that bad of a price at all. So I'm going to be going back and probably getting more decorations for the yard, because you know how much I love to have yard decor. All right, now we'll go to the front of the yard. The pine tree looks good. And some of the bluebells are going to be blooming here soon, or the grape hyacinths. And look at that. So pretty. Everything else looks pretty good. Starting to really fill out. Look at those. And my sand cherry, look at this. Finally bloomed. I don't know how many years I've had this, and it just hasn't bloomed. And it finally did this year and put on a lot of growth. It's almost as tall as a double flowering almond. Look how pretty this is. This is actually the picture you see when our logo runs across the front, is a picture of this probably last year. Really pretty. Some more tulips, and tulips on that side. Our hosta's coming up, and our irises are doing good. Some more tulips. We even have some bleeding heart flowers there, the white ones. And the barberry is flowering. Look at all those pretty yellow flowers. That is so nice. I love it. And I love the contrast with this red leaves. It's so pretty. Now our other bleeding heart has lots of flowers, and it is getting larger. I swear by the hour, every time I come out here, there's more flowers. And our columbines over here are getting ready to bloom too. And the fern is hiding somewhere under here. Now look at this. Can you see that sea of purple? Oh my goodness, the grape hyacinths look amazing. And we've got some of our yard decor out now here. Still need to put up the lights, but I'll be doing that soon. Really pretty. It has filled out so nice. And look at that. I have another iris, and I think I have one on the other side too. Oh, look, this is my first hosta in this bed that's starting to really come up. And like that little one there is looking good too. Yep, I do. On this side, I also have some more buds. So I'm really excited to see all of the flowers coming up this year. Give you a quick pan around so you can kind of see what the front of the yard looks like. Just beautiful, amazing. Really love it. So that kind of concludes my garden tour. Thanks for coming along with me. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you really enjoyed this garden tour. Everything looks so good, and I wish you could smell my no, this is not the double flowering almond, the dwarf weeping crabapple. So many plants to remember all these names behind me. It smells so good, and the bees are loving it. So thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Happy gardening, everyone.